All right, kids, and now joining us through Zoom from the Cowboy Jack Show, here to read us a story, it's Cowboy Jack!
Hey there, kids! Cowboy Jack is back. Oh, with Betsy here. Oh, settle down there, Betsy. All right, go get some oats. All right, guys, so it is story time with Cowboy Jack via Zoom. And here we are is the book that we are reading today. And it is, here we are, Notes for Living on Our Planet Earth, because that's where we live. This is by Oliver Jeffers, yes. Excellent. All right. So, let me go to the first page here. Is this the first page? This is the first page. Yeah, it's the first page. All right. Sorry about that. Just had to get things ready there. All right. Well, hello. Welcome to this planet. We call it Earth. It is the big globe floating in space on which we live. You can see that picture right there. That's the Earth. It's where we are. Lots of little flowers popping up there. Very cool. We're glad you found us, as space is very big. There is much to see and do here on Earth, so let's get started with a quick tour. You can see there's a big view of space there. There's Mars, where they make excellent candy bars. M&M's too. Alright. The planet is basically made up of two parts, land and sea. You can see there's the land, which of course is made up of rock and dirt, and then the sea, of course, is water. Firstly, let's talk about the land. It's what we're standing on right now. We know a lot about the land. And you can see the land here. That's a really hot volcano. You don't want, I'm burning my finger just touching it there. So keep away from volcanoes, kids. And then we have a little pointy mountain here. And there's a bumpy hill. And there's cold. There's a super cold on top of the mountains. On top of it with smoky. All covered with cheese. Then there's flat land. And dry and hot. And we got the wet springs. Very exciting. Very exciting. And then there is the sea, which is full of wonderful things. We know a little bit about the sea, but we'll talk some more about that once y'all learn to swim. And you know, swimming is a very good thing to do. Good exercise. But as you can see, here's a man. He's fishing. He's trying to get some fish. But as you can see, there's lots of fishies. Little fishies here. You got a little seal. And there's a dolphin. Here's a little octopus. He's smiling. There's swordfish is jabbing at people. Got some deep sea divers. This guy's got a real big old helmet. He's got a flashlight. A lot of jellyfish. There's a big old whale waiting to eat somebody. A little turtle, a shark. And now let me tell you, guys, this actually goes 7 miles deep. So you actually cannot get to the actual bottom of the ocean because you will be submerged, and that's just not something that we want to talk about with you guys right now. That is an iceberg there, so do not try to crash your boat into that. That didn't work out too well for the Titanic. There's also the sky, but that gets pretty complicated, so we're just going to go ahead and skip that. But on our planet, there are people. One people is a person. You are a person, and you have a body. There is a head, and there's a brain for thinking. There's an arms and a heart.
Stop!
Lungs.
Stop! Stop it right now! Stop it right now, jackass! Try to tell kids.
Pardon me language, we're doing this for children.
Exactly! I'm doing it for the children. You're telling children about bodies. That is inappropriate. It is inappropriate to tell children about their bodies. You need to tell them how to hydrate their bodies with iced tea and coffee and sweet iced tea. You can't be telling them things about body parts. That's gross.
All right,
it's gross.
I think it's actually a very appropriate book. It's good to learn about how we live on planet Earth. And your body your body is part of your soul, and you're
disgusting. It's so gross. You're nasty. You're telling children lies about the Earth is round. Anderson Cooper sent you, didn't he?
Anderson Cooper. This book is by Oliver Jeffers. That's nothing to do with Anderson Cooper.
Has a personal vendetta against me.
Vendetta? I believe it's vendetta. Is what you're.
You be quiet. You're a jackass, and you're.
Please watch the language. There are kids watching.
And you're being awful to children. I don't even want to use the word that describes what you're trying to do to children.
Oh, well, let's not get
Read into them about bodies. It's awful. It's disgusting.
We all have bodies. It's just a natural
It's
thing to know.
ungodly.
We're just talking about bones and legs. We're not
You're
talking
nasty.
inappropriate.
You're nasty. You're disgusting. You need to get out of here. You're fired.
I don't actually work here. This was just a sweet gig. So kids, get out there and get this book at your local library.
No
I'm gonna need you to not stab me with your nail in the finger like you just did.
Books.
No
No books.
Let's go.
No books.
We'll get check in lunch. Cut it off.